What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Brailsford's Rides. Today I'm on my way to go pick up my Coleman Lantern 17B camper from storage. I want to take this opportunity to demonstrate to you guys my wireless brake controller from Curt. This is a Curt Echo wireless brake controller. You know, maybe from the factory your car is rated to tow, but you don't have a brake controller installed because maybe you're not a truck, right? Well, this is a quick solution that I love because it's plug and play and it saves your car's settings. So you'll plug this thing in, you'll sync up to it Bluetooth via your phone. The emergency brake button's on your phone if you need it. But if you disconnect your phone, the settings are saved in here and the car will continue to operate the trailer regardless of whether or not your phone is synced up to it. So I really like it, but let's go ahead and demonstrate this. Okay guys, for your Curt Echo to work, first thing you're gonna need to do is plug her on in there. First thing you have to do is plug her on in.
Hi.
And this strap you guys have, you're gonna see the strap is kind of useless. So go ahead and button down the strap. So the strap's kind of useless that comes with it, but go ahead and use it anyway and put it over the cap. But what I always do is there's these built-in plastic, like basically belt sheaths, whatever you want to call them, and I run a zip tie through it. It takes two for my car, and I run them around the back of the bracket for the tow cable mount. Like I said, it takes me two. Get it started. Got it coming out the other side. We'll run it through the bottom of the other side, and then we'll tighten them both down. When you tighten both sides, that should hold her in place pretty good. At least it won't fall off the car for sure. All right, zip tied in, should be good to go. Zip tied in, should be good to go. You can go ahead and plug in your trailer. Now I've used this before and I'm just demonstrating for you guys. So this is already pre-programmed. So once you get your Curt Echo plugged in, you're gonna go on your phone and you're gonna download the Echo app. It says, warning, must be operating in the foreground of your cell phone applications. Operating the Echo in the background of your cell phone applications may cause delays in brake response. So you should leave it up, but you don't have to. I've done it without it. Avoid distracted driving, only use with dashboard cell phone mount. Tap to accept. Important reminder, should Bluetooth become disconnected while driving, Echo will continue to function safely using the most recent program settings. So you're gonna program this thing, and even if your phone dies or runs out, the actual brake controller in the back will save the settings that you just had, and you'll at least have some functionality. So let's accept. And right now it's trying to connect. Right now it's trying to connect, but the car's not running. So I'm gonna hit stop connecting because I want you guys to see from the beginning. We'll start the car. So you're gonna connect your car to your brake controller through Bluetooth. You're selected as an icon, an application, and you're gonna click it on the app. But then you're gonna have a profile that will sense when you're pressing the brakes. Okay, and you can adjust up to like 5. You can program different profiles. I have this one set for a max output of 60, sensitivity adjustment of 5. And as you can see, brakes being applied, and this is the emergency brake, and that's max brake. So now the Echo brake controller is synced up to my phone, and we're gonna give it a test run. So I put it in gear. You see brakes are being applied. Well, if you want to test it, what I would do is coast at about 5 miles an hour and hold the brake. And the car is definitely stopping. As you can see, stopped on its own from the brakes on the trailer. So the brake controller is definitely working. Again, yep, brakes, good. And I got it set to 60 for max output, 60, I'm assuming that's percentage. I haven't gone past 100, I haven't really played with it. And sensitivity of 5. I think I had it up to 7 at one point and it felt like it was too sensitive and I felt it biting too much. So let's go ahead and hit the brakes. And it's definitely making a difference. Let's give it a little more speed. Hit the brakes. Oh yeah, there might be a slight delay to when it kicks in, a very, very slight delay, but you can definitely feel it engaging. I would say no more than like half a second. And it's definitely helping the car stop in a reasonable time. And you can see as I apply more pressure, the more pressure I apply, and the faster the car is going, the harder it goes. A little more speed. Brake. You see, the more you press, the harder you press your pedal, the more you see the brake controller itself engage your camper. And what you can do is you can go off this setting, go to your home screen, and not even be on it, and the brake controller will continue to run. So if you're worried that, hey, my phone might disconnect and I won't have braking on my trailer, you don't have to worry about that. As long as you have programmed the Curt Echo brake controller, then you should be good to go. And what I need to make sure I mention to you guys is I am not sponsored by Curt, but if Curt does want to sponsor a channel, they can feel free to reach out and I'd gladly accommodate them. But hopefully this is a informative video for you guys. I wanted something that I really didn't want to do the hard wiring of this truck. It's not, you know, and I like the fact that it's plug and play and I can literally take it with me in any, big bump. Oof. There we go. See, and it helped me stop right before a huge bump and in a reasonable amount of time. But I like the fact that it's plug and play, it saves the programming, and I can take it with me in any car I have that is suitable for towing. And there's lots of applications for this. Obviously, you might have a camper with brakes. A lot of my race car friends with fast cars, this will just be a good thing for you to have as a safety feature while hauling a Mustang through the mountains to maybe Ponies and Smokies or something like that. But if you found this video informative, if you're interested in that brake controller, I'll put a link down below where you guys can pick up your own. I tried to do a video that I thought was suitable for both crowds, and it's something that I think is very useful, and I really like it. It did cost a little more than a wired controller, but it saves you the headache of having to do it. I was worried about what happens if it becomes disconnected, but like I said, if it comes disconnected, it continues to work. That's gonna do it for today's episode of Brailsford's Rides. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Stay blessed, stay safe. We'll see you next time on another Coleman 17B or Mustang video. Take care, guys.
I'm taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything.